Okay. All right. That I don't know. Does the game work? I don't know. Let's figure this one out. Um, that game. I don't know if it was the game or what happened, but that like broke my computer. All right, let me look at this. This will go with the cloud save, whatever. All right. Well, I hope y'all are still there. I guess we'll try this again. Um, yeah. I'm debating on what to do here. I wish there was a way to get like to look at my saves and stuff, but I don't know. Is it still I mean, we'll try it again. Yeah. I don't know what to do since it doesn't seem to want to save the game. Like, what am I supposed to do at that point? I can't beat it all in one go, at least not tonight. I don't know if the save is corrupt, and so it's just not saving anymore. Why not? Because this game probably has like 7 hours to go, or at least 6. You're doubting your abilities, maybe. Let me see, video, epic. Let's change it down to like highest on all these, just to try to avoid um any of that stuff happening again. Um, I do have tonight's save that I can load at least, but that's nothing. Yeah, that doesn't really help me. We'll load this one, but I need go big or go home. Okay, well at least it did save further than last time. Can I save? It still doesn't look like it saves the game. I don't know, y'all. I don't want to get back into this if it's not gonna to save. I'm almost like, is it more? Sorry, is it more worth just off-screen starting a new save file to see if I can get that to save, and then catching that up to speed? Because if this game's not gonna save, then it's like, what's the point of playing? That's kind of what I'm thinking of going for, since it's not saving. Um, Let me see something. Previous autosaves will be overwritten. Well, we don't want that. Well then, play this part tonight and then catch up to that. But the, what do you? The part I'd be playing tonight's just what would be the asylum. I see what you're saying. I don't know. Can you delete old saves? Uh, not here. Maybe if I went into like, I mean, if I start a new game, it'll delete my old ones, apparently. So I could always do that. I don't really want to play through all of that again on stream that I played through before. But I'm trying to think what to do, because we could switch to something else tonight. I don't know. I'm really lost on this one. Vote? Yeah, we can do a vote. Let me see. Where's my voting stuff? All right. Time for us to see your jagged peak staircase. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see what we got. Give me a poll. All right. Here. What should Nate do? All right, y'all. I've started a poll. Please vote in the poll on what we should do here, because currently, our current save file in Sherlock Holmes does not work for saving anymore. For whatever reason, it's not auto-saving, and it doesn't allow me to save it. So we could create a new one, but that's going to start us all the way back at the beginning, and who knows if it's going to save. Or we can, for tonight, switch to something completely different, and then revisit this game next weekend, where hopefully I will have time to figure out what is going on. But am I voting for now or what? The poll is confusing. Yeah, it's for now. Like, what I'm supposed to do right now. New game sounds like starting new game of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, fair enough. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Sorry. That's a fair point. New game as in a completely different game. Yeah, we can jump over to some other things for tonight, and then next weekend always jump back to Sherlock Holmes, and hopefully it's not broken anymore. Because I think at this point I'm gonna have to start a brand new save, and hopefully it doesn't break. That's how I read it first, but I got after a minute. Yeah. Unless new game is the vote. All right. Just start a new save off stream and get it to where you left off easy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for your votes. I'm disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed that we're not going to get to continue Sherlock Holmes tonight. But I think it would be kind of a waste of people's time to try to catch this up or figure all this out tonight, because there's no guarantee that the save stuff's even going to work tonight. I'll probably end up just completely reinstalling the game as well, just to kind of figure out and rule out any bugs and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the only reason I showed up to this stream. Thanks. All right. Let me see. Um, we have a couple other games we could go for. Did I install? I did install. Okay. So probably the two games we're gonna choose between are going to be Forgive Me Father and Call of the Sea. Those are probably going to be the two that we're going to be deciding between tonight to play. I might do another poll just to let you guys vote. Snazzy says Phasmo. I know he says Phasmo. Where's Call of Cthulhu? I wasn't planning to get into Call of Cthulhu tonight. I mean, we could start Call of Cthulhu if people would prefer. It's a bigger story game. Forgive Me Father is a first-person shooter Lovecraft game with very interesting and cool graphics, to be honest. You don't have to. I'm just curious. I gotcha. No, it's on the list. It's on the list. I just wasn't planning to play that tonight. That was the plan for next weekend. Although now we're moving Sherlock, but we'll see. So yeah, we got also Forgive Me Father, which is Lovecraft shooter game, and then we have Call of the Sea. Crap! Oh no, I just launched it. Stop it. The Cthulhu dating sim? Gonna have to pass on that one. Of course, Xy's all for that one. I'll buy it for you. Please don't. Wait, let me add it. There we go. So we accidentally just launched this. This is the other one. Call of the Sea, which seems interesting. I don't. Let me look up real quick what this one's about. Call of the Sea. This one, Call of the Sea, is an otherworldly tale of mystery and love set in the 1930s South Pacific. Explore a lush island paradise, solve puzzles, and unlock secrets in the hunt for your husband's missing expedition. This one actually could be really cool. Maybe we should do this one. It's still kind of a mystery puzzle solving game. So yeah, that one. Okay, we'll play that one. All right, y'all. Well, let me update my game. Yes, that one. Okay. It launched. It wants to be played. Call of the Sea. All right, Call of the Sea. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Settings. Text. Graphics. Epic. Please. Full screen. Vertical sync on. Please. Full of view. Out of this world. You want to apply? Yes, please. Audio. Oh. Why does my mouse feel so weird now? All right. Wait. If I turn this back off, is it less weird? Oh, that's weird. When I turn vertical sync on, my mouse gets all laggy. All right. Well, we're gonna leave it off for now then. Okay, everybody. We're gonna give this one a shot. We'll see if this goes any better than the last one. We will see. Hopefully, it's good. English, please. Subtitles, yes. The graphics look pretty in this one, too. It's basically Sherlock Holmes.
What? What was that? What are those voices?
Prologue, a family heirloom. I'm underwater. Can I go faster?
Where am I?
Hi Fox, I hear you broke your PC. Hi Witty. Shirley Holmes. I don't really know what happened, to be honest.
I know
So
this place. I've been here before.
I tried playing Sherlock Holmes, you know, continuing from last week or 2 weekends ago. And, well, for one, autosave apparently stopped working, and so I lost a ton of progress.
I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here.
And for two, the game started dropping frames like crazy, and even after I closed
These
the game,
I'm climbing these stairs again.
I was still losing frames like crazy, so I had to like
need get out. The voices are
restart
calling me.
my computer. Sherlock
My
Holmes,
old music box.
but he's unlucky
It's
with the saves.
broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to. Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will.
Oh boy, not the music boxes.
Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
Her skin looks a little rough. Might need some black bile or something.
All right, time to gather my things.
Yeah, let me consult my book real quick.
I'd always dreamed of traveling. Though it's not the same without you, Harry.
Wait, what? Play?
I'd always dreamed of traveling.
Oh.
I think I've overpacked.
Think you have to. Oh, these are pretty.
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip? Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank
Witty!
goodness I always bring my journal with me to write
Thank you
things
so much
down.
for the sub for 23 months now. You're almost to 2 years, bruh. We got a present for you. What animals are baseballs afraid of? Bats. Dogs, too. Alright.
I love this song. I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
Can we get any more? Hang on, let me do something. I want to turn down sound. Music. Like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. What? Yeah, I don't know. Hot dogs, I guess? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Oh, yeah, put your gloves on, girl. Put your gloves
Better
on.
cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Where's Elk at hot dogs? Hot dogs room.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Press tab to open journal.
Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think. It's a relief that I don't need it to walk
It's a magical
anymore.
place.
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you
Hope-
can't always get what you want.
Hope somebody in chat gets that reference.
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want. I'm definitely going to miss this bed. Falling asleep to the ship's rocking was delightful. After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
Alright, tab. Curious things from my journal. Nora remembers this. 506. This is what the crap? Log? Notes? 506? Wait, what? Change section. Left, right to change page. Up, down. Oh, that kind of up, down. Falling asleep to a rocking ship is very not delightful. It's quite unsettling, actually. November 1st, 1934, I finally arrived in Tahiti. Finding information about Harry's expedition is turning out to be a tough... What? I think I must have walked all over Pepite asking about them, but nobody seems to know anything about that place 74 miles east of Tahiti. Some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything else about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently, the ship took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. According to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw the Lady Shannon on it and its crew. Or its crew. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. November 4th, 1934. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me close to the island. Save your money, Miss Everhart. Leaving me alone will be payment enough. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. There's older pages, y'all. July 6th. All right, we got to back up because we read too fast. All right. It's been a month since I received Harry's last letter. It was postmarked San Francisco and mentioned that the answer to my illness might be found in the Pacific Ocean. I'm hoping his silence is only due to a delay in the postal service. July 14th, 1934. Last night I had another of my vivid dreams, but this time something was different. I saw a strange island looming in the distance. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. September 16th, 1934. I keep waking up to odd dreams in the middle of the night. Still no news from Harry, and it's been 3 months already. This disease, curse this disease of mine. My husband is missing, and I can barely walk for a couple minutes without getting exhausted. October 10th, 1934. An enigmatic sentence written on a photo of my husband, an ancient stone relic that looks like a knife, a brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. All these were in a package I received yesterday, postmarked Tahiti, no sender. Find him 74 nautical miles east of Otaheite. After leafing through a couple of history and geography books, I found that Otaheite was just the ancient name of Tahiti, the same place the package came from. What does all this mean? Anyway, my mind is made up. Even though I still feel woozy, I have to give it everything I've got. It won't be easy, but I'll find my husband whatever it takes, even if it means going to the end of the world. October 14, 1934. Following Harry's trail, I caught a train to San Francisco. In the Madison building, I found out that on May 25th, Harry bought 6 passages to Tahiti on the SS Carmel, Tahiti again. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's the fresh air or the sea breeze, but I feel much better. October 19, 1934. First I'll sail to Tahiti in an ocean liner. If I don't find Harry there, I'll have to find a ship that will take me to the whatever is 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. This isn't going to be easy on cheap either. October 23rd, 1934. I missed the sea so much after Harry and I moved to Denver. I love to sit on the deck and watch the moonlight playing on the water. It's so comforting. All right, so we're caught up on that. So yeah, her husband has gone looking and is missing. And what is my combination? Oh, wait. I know what the combination is. Hang on. It's 506. 506.
All right, now it's open.
Look at us go. So
Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal.
some information has hidden information.
A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions. This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home. I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
We're all set, madam. The motorboat is ready.
Ooh, where does this go?
Okay, Nora. From here on out, you're on your own.
Family heirloom. Out of the blue. I like
Lower the
happening.
motorboat. Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
And please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it.
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hudson.
Ooh. Chapter 1, 74 miles east of Hada Height.
Well, here
It's
I
so
am.
pretty.
In the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find?
What
Whatever
found
it
him?
was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there to this place, an island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name. Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about?
Oh,
This can't be a coincidence.
Call of the Sea. It's like a movie. My suitcase. Am I driving the boat? Am I the captain now? Oh, okay.
A breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why?
Well, ma'am, I
There's
think
definitely something strange about this place.
you have found death. This is a very pretty death, though. Oh, it's just
Okay,
us.
Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here.
Shall we take a look at this?
I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
Let me look at that one.
A tent. So somebody was on this island recently. That's a vivo, a flute that the Polynesians play with their nose. I won't be playing that. A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too. A note written in French. I only understand 2 words, île and mort, island and death. It must be a warning about the dangers of the island. This machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull.
This woman talks to herself a lot. Well, just imagine it's like in her head. She's like thinking about these things. Oh. I think we're supposed to go that way, but let me take a look this way real quick. No, she's definitely talking. It's just a very like audible,
It looks like it opens from the other side.
very audible in her head kind of speaking. You know? Alright, well let's try this way real quick.
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Oh bless, she can finally sprint. This doesn't really go anywhere.
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Alright. Now we'll go this way. Hello?
These wooden figures are called unu. This seems to be telling a story.
Who knew? What did we do wrong? Say hi to this one. Can I interact with this? Negative. Okay. I didn't want to interact with that anyways.
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island. A carving tool. This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key.
Might as well try.
It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
Fine. Do.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt. From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. Something's missing here. Well, that did something.
Back from alert, how goes? Oh, not too bad. Nora. Switched over to Call of the Sea. Another type of puzzle game. Because we're going to try to come back to Sherlock Holmes at a later date. Since it seems
Well,
to be
look
pretty
what's
broke.
hidden here.
Very pretty. It is very pretty so far. So I'm just still watching, but lurking with. I play some games. Ooh, what you playing? What you playing?
It works. This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing. Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
I already read your journal.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here! You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go?
Alright. Hooray. This gives Myst vibes? I haven't played Myst.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier, but a Polynesian version. A mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either.
Alright, so we gotta go find the code.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
Tried a long time ago and never got anywhere with it, but I watched Mom play it for a new game. I'll have to look it up. I've definitely heard of it.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Gives me Outer Wilds vibes, but by contrast.
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Sun. I know when my mom says the Nancy Drew-esque game is hard. It's hard.
Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
Your mom liked playing the Nancy Drew games. See where we're going.
Oh my, this is so beautiful.
Oh,
What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets.
an actual real bird. Yeah, she and I would take turns playing the same ones and see who finished first. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go see about opening these.
A shortcut. That's convenient.
Oh, here we go.
There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this uni. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
Alright, let's go back now.
A bonefish hook.
let's open the journal. I found the missing piece to open the door. It opened the entrance to a mangrove swamp in the inner island. I'm cut off from the heart of the island by a strange mechanical bridge over a river. Someone went to a lot of trouble to keep people away from this place. Okay. Sunwater bird. Not entirely sure where we're supposed to find the rest of them. Guess we'll go back this way. Make sure we didn't miss anything along the way. Oh, are these? There's 4 of them. I don't know if these have anything to do with it. They were telling a story. And then, oh, there's 6 of them though.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
There's still 2 symbols. I don't know what they are. That one, or actually more than 2. Oh, wait.
This looks like cargo from an earlier voyage, long before Harry's expedition.
A little lost, but that's okay. Alright. Right? Right, everybody? It's okay to be lost. You know, sometimes that happens to the best of us. It's fine. No. I mean, I guess it's possible to have all the info I need. Oh,
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
alright, starting to think I don't have all the info I need. Oh, we need one more. Okay. Alright. Maybe it's over here. This one? No, we already have feathers. So then, gotta take another look at all these over here. One by one, I guess. It just feels like it's supposed to be this one, but I don't know. Alright, we're definitely missing one somewhere.
I'll leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to camp.
Where are these little guys? Hello. I mean, I could always guess on the last one. Like, that's not that difficult, probably, but... Just gotta find one more. Just gotta find one more. Alright, maybe we'll guess. Let's look at our journal. So, it's mountain, sun. Okay. This one is sun. This one's mountain. This one is... no, this one's water. And then this one's feather. Just riled up. Oh, we tried all the options. Oh wait, this one's not right. No, no, no. This isn't right. Hang on. There, that's better. thinks game only roof. Alright, I get ready for bed. Good night. Alright, XE, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I hope you have a great day ahead of you. We'll catch you later. Huh. Oh. Is this some... This is the order. Sun, bird, mountain, water. Sun, bird, mountain, water. Not sure on the last one, but we'll just guess. Wait. I can't read. Sun, bird, mountain, water. That is not the order I just... Mountain, water.
Well, I guess I hit the jackpot.
Okay.
That's my ticket across the river then.
Fish? Oh, so that's fish. Let me go back over here and see if there's a fish one that we just missed. I want to make sure we're getting this stuff in our journal. I feel like the fishing hut should have had something. It had... I think it was the bird one. No? Oh, it had water.
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
I just missed it. I thought it was one I already had, but I didn't look close enough. It's fine. It's fine. We got the bridge. All that matters, right? Right, guys? I already got that one. So valid.
Steady now.
I'll just be over here, having a good time. Missing clues. Because I think wrongly. What a time to be alive. Look how pretty it is. It's getting darker. Was that chapter 1?
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Chapter 2, the Everhart expedition. Should probably get her stuff. Ah, we don't need that. It's gonna slow us down.
Wow, what is this place?
Where we get murdered.
I'd better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
How do you know it's been abandoned? Ooh, little guy.
They're composed of 4 pieces. Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me. Ooh, looks like someone didn't like you very much, Harry. This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
July 14, 1934. I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open that hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again like I did with the elevator. He'd better let me handle this situation. We brought dynamite for a reason. Yeah! Dynamite.
I've never cared much for games of chance.
It does look rather nice. I'm also composed of 4 pieces: brain, heart, soul, and bacon. Good old bacon.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun.
Pew, pew, pew.
Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this? Nice comb. They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
It's not a great sign.
Very neat. Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe. Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker.
Nice comb. I'll
His
take
real
it.
name was Costas?
Well, I think bringing that guy along was gonna cost us a lot of problems. You know, maybe not having sound for sound alerts is it's not so bad. You know, can't hear anything. I know. I'm like, oh yeah, I restarted my computer, and it still doesn't work.
Fascinating.
Some ancient something.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual?
He's warning us about those something. We'll have to send a voice memo, Boo, and Discord to make up for it.
Let
That
me
bodes
record
well.
it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I detoured from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone. By when suddenly, my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whitesand beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Andrew. Little shells. Ooh, turtle shell.
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
Gave one of these little amulets to each of us.
A Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well, what well?
He doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? Well, shall we find out?
The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
Obviously, we just were reading through all the... whatever.
Is something missing here?
Can we parkour this? Like, do, up, I think? Come on, lady. Come on. Alright. Will they work if I use a ducky keyboard to activate them? Ooh, that is a good question. They might. Look at these mountains. That is probably what you're, what's wrong and what's lacking.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross. An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection. Look at this little fellow.
Oh, so happy.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
Take it. It doesn't give me the option to. Otherwise I would. Wait, where does that go? Oh, hang on. Maybe that and the power of prayer. Is it getting darker? It is. Wait, what?
Oh, damn it. Someone on the expedition died.
Oof. Hurry.
What a delicate piece of craftsmanship.
Oh, I gotta look for all of these, I guess.
They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark.
How do we know it was Roy?
He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop. After what happened, I'd better find out more about the well. Oh, well, did he? This game doesn't like your routes. Apparently
A
not.
farewell message from a friend.
I guess we'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Polly. That's sad.
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. If he'd known this was going to happen, he'd never have come here.
Or would he have?
Did they use all the dynamite? Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Right. Dun dun
I haven't been
dun.
close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first. Could these tikis be some sort of guardians? A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel.
Alright, up we go. Come on. Ooh, a bridge.
Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky. Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor?
Black ooze. Huh?
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
Alright, what do you do? Up here.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't interesting. More drawings. That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
Mr. Everhard, I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the black ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. It won't happen again, Frank. Ah! I wish escape work to get out of that.
What mess did you get into, Harry?
Mr. Everhart, we deeply regret your refusal to accept our funding for your expedition. We have always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really consider this venture a unique and profitable opportunity for both parties. We wish you the best of luck on your journey. You surely are going to need it. Yours sincerely, Caleb Bowen. Sus. Sus. Oh,
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me. Black ooze. In a telescope? The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
This is so frustrating. I know I'm close, but I can't find the right combination. Well, we're gonna do better than you. Oh.
Where did you get this strange device, Harry?
And we'll come back to
I'm
that.
not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Elaborate.
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
This game reminds me of the old Atlantis. That was a Disney one, right? And I'm like, wait, are there any Atlantis-style games? 'Cause that'd be really cool. What's behind that? Oh,
Jeepers, a stranded ship. This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get to the black sand beach. Something's happened to the ship. Bring only what's indisposable. It was Everhart South Pacific Expedition. So I found a stronghold completely on accident. Oh boy. I don't know about games though.
Other planes of existence. That's bats.
Tilling gas spectacles lens aligner. An unsurpassed device from every point of view. Enters frequent alignment. This device concentrates the resonant wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lens will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality outside the spectrum we consider our dimension. Bonsai. Well, I guess we'll take a little look-see. Oh. Fancy.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
I go deeper into the cave and boom, Stoneberg. Went caving in a mesa to get more gold. Ah. It's always a fun surprise. I ran into silverfish in my expedition and they just were murdered. I don't think they killed me, but they were just murdered. help me? No?
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Black key.
Jeepers! A stranded ship! Something's missing here. I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Hmm. Is this meter like my guide? Telescope?
I'm not really sure how this... Something's missing here. Jeepers! A stranded ship!
Ah, I see. That's... You can only do that many spots.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or
I
what
don't
to do
either,
with it.
lady. Looking through the telescope, I saw a ship stranded on a black beach on the other side of the island. That must be the Lady Shannon, the ship that took the expedition here. Let's see, the path of the jungle, Polynesian. There was a plan behind. What did the manual say? Um, after a specific alignment, this device concentrates the resonant wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lenses will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality. Outside the spectrum, we consider our dimension. Yeah, nothing super helpful there. I can go take another look around. But I'm guessing it fits. Oh, I bet I need it. I need to figure out what it is so that it can go right there. This is so frustrating. I know I'm close, but I can't find the right combination. So these are wrong. Those are wrong. Are these supposed to be like options for me to use? Yeah, so this is the... I can try this one. I think that's center, off center. Um, let's see, small. Larger.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
I feel that, lady. Really hoping you could point me in the right direction, but that's okay. You're dead useless. Well, let me go.
It's been ripped out of something else. I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Didn't see this before.
Got it.
Family symbols. They seem to represent sea creatures. The order of the symbols is important. What is the connection with each tile? Time for bed for me. Have fun. All right, pizza. Thank you so much for hanging out and being here tonight. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Good sleep. I will catch you later. Oh. Oh, ladder. That's how you too. Bye. Thank you.
can't cross until the drawbridge is lowered.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
Harry hated asking his parents for money to fund this expedition. The Everharts are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him. Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the
Maybe
campsite?
there's a clue on the tombstone for Roy. Also, let me. Oh, there's one.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
Oh, let's see where they can take it from.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
This Roy guy that died reminds me of Clayton from Tarzan. I guess the black spots are what I have to figure out, but I don't know. I don't know if there's another clue somewhere else. This guy was just all like, dynamite, dynamite. Wonder where the rest of this one is.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works. or what to do with it.
Meter do. Adjustable, special feature, adjustable outside revolving shutter, chain take up, extra large house with square condenser boulder, double magazine rollers, heavy brass terminals on connecting cords, yada yada. Yeah, it's not helpful. Am I just supposed to recognize this from somewhere?
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
It's like she's missing info.
Jeepers! A stranded ship! Something's missing here.
Yeah, I feel like I've just got to be missing something. Had to intervene, path through the jungle. It's like she doesn't even mention anything about this in her journal. So I'm just like, is there a document I'm missing somewhere? Let's go back over here. I wonder where the other piece went. Like, how far back can we go? All the way back? Partly way back? Ah, okay. So they won't let me leave. So everything I need is here. Somewhere. So I'm either looking for the other piece for that or black spots. And we've looked through this dude's stuff. Is this?
Did they use all the dynamite? Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Game, I need a hint, please. Why is that so loud? Journal run, previous journal, next journal. Okay. We were doing so well too. We're finding stuff, progress. And now we're stuck. We're stuck. What is this? Alright, let me look this up real quick. Why am I so bad at, like, noticing things? There's a tiki here. Oh, oh, maybe it has to do with this?
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
There we go.
Secret compartment.
I don't honestly understand that, but we're gonna roll with it.
This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain. really old photo. The island is wearing a lot of tribal ornaments, but none of them seem Polynesian. What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it.
Yeah, we'll take that one.
Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern?
I think that's the stone for the elevator, if I'm not wrong. Go try.
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop. How is that possible? What fascinating technology. Oh my! Oh my goodness, what happened here?
Looks like something blew up.
Heavens,
Oh.
he's losing his mind.
Stop playing that music. Stop it. That's enough. I like it very much. The spots on the scanner moving. I can feel them. Is there someone in the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I could swear they're calling my name. And who's playing that music?
Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands.
Skin alterations appeared on my left hand today, similar to angiomas, allergic eczema, cyanosis. Let's hope not. Took some samples of my blood to analyze. Asked for the photo of Everhart's wife hand.
That black ooze again.
Then imbecile Roy blew the hatch to smithereens and blew himself up with it. Don't worry, Doc. I have Mr. Everhart's okay, and this is just a controlled detonation. Ha! 3 feet closer and I wouldn't be here to tell the story. I got splashed with that black ooze and took me the whole evening to clean it off. Ooh. Doesn't sound too good. Oh.
Cripes! This man was splashed with that black liquid. Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar. Is this a picture of my hand?
Think so.
Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells?
Undefined substance pulsating affecting erythrocytes. Okay.
Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness. I'd better not touch it. And given what happened, they shouldn't have either. Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort? Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath. Is somebody whispering? Hello? Is anyone down here?
Oh.
This eye, is it calling to me? I can press these star-shaped tiles.
Oh, I think I see. But we'll come back to that.
Do they have 2 pupils? Were these eyes related to the ritual? Are these ornamental? Or something else? I feel disoriented down here. I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case.
Does that have something to do with the thing? Oh, this told you the order of the tikis. Okay, I understand. Okay, we'll come back.
The whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that? You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it.
Rituals, other realities, forgotten civilizations, not Polynesian, black ooze used to replicate. Ritual, check, Tillinghast pamphlet.
Well, this looks like another job by Handyman Harry. Maybe he heard the whispers too.
Mr. Everhart, the doctor's been acting like an oddball ever since he was splashed with that black ooze. He's got worse after moving to the top of the cliff. Keep an eye on him, Frank. Nice.
Well, that was easy.
Don't get to the top of the cliff. Let me look at this nonsense. Oh, okay, so it can go under. Okay, alright, let me get rid of it. Well, I don't, I guess, know what to do with that quite yet. We have these. So, I think I'm supposed to use those for the spot mechanism doohickey. Let's go do that. And we'll
This
come
should
back.
save some time.
Alright, big spot, smaller spot. Should I overlap them? Oh wait, that needs to be bigger actually. Big, kind of big. Medium. Medium. And then big over there. Small boy up top. How far up top? So where's Jack Sparrow at? I wish I knew, because he probably would have solved this by now. And then that one? Something's... I think this one's in the wrong spot. There. There it is. Okay,
Yes, I think I solved it.
we got it.
I wonder what I might be able to see with this lens.
Alright. Oh, we got stuff. Here's the stone. Block from the secret compartment. Activate. Just found a shocking scene atop the cliff. Climbed. Harry's crew blew up a series. The crew doctors splattered with black ooze. The story of ceremony. Okay, wait. The murals tell a story of a ceremonial ritual involving the black ooze where they inject it into their eyes. I'm not sure, but I think the islanders tried to imitate it. Interesting.
It fits.
Oh.
What? What on earth? What is happening? My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
Alright. I think we got our constellation order. I'm gonna guess we start from the golden star. It's right here. Harry tried to replicate the ritual by tweaking his strange optical device, sending the lens of the black ooze. I don't think he ever achieved it, but I have. What I saw through that lens left me speechless. I get the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Alright. Do. There.
Alright, looks like I solved it.
Done what Henry never could.
Great Scott! Oh, the well is filling up. That's black ooze. No. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling faint again.
Could have gone for the ladder, but that's fine. All right.
What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream. I can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding.
What is that?
Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon?
Hey, big fella.
Wait a moment. No! Ah! I can breathe. Underwater. I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this?
Oh, I don't like this.
I need to get a closer look.
No, you don't. Well, I hated every bit of that. I do not like sea creatures like that.
What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache.
Not gonna lie, the voice actor sounds like Moira a bit. That's fair. Vanishing of the Lady Shannon.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it? I wonder what else could be seen beyond these shores. Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
This game's not so cheerful.
Looks like they
looking
took
anymore.
items from the stranded ship.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it. Twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to blame you.
Wait. Where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold it!
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Newburyport Tiara exhibition coming to Boston. Cults and Rituals, an interview with Inspector John Raymond LaGrasse. See.
Goodness me, what a collection of happy news.
Strange incident in Massachusetts. The Gardner family vanishes from their Arkham farm by seeding.
Oh my.
Robert Surdam and his wife found dead at High Seas.
Photographic film. Someone here had a green thumb. It's too dark. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories. Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella. A portable typewriter. He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack?
Frank, alright. Frank trying to repair Harry's music box just before the attack.
What happened on this ship?
She was saying something about, the guard.
My
I
God.
don't know.
Look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
It took the four of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength?
Those footprints definitely do not look human. This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks?
The doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. They are floating? Oh, let's see, we gotta turn something on. Genius.
Someone took notes about some important dates.
June 30th, arrival on island. July 1st, we set up camp. July 14th, Roy blows up the well's hatch. July 24th, we strike camp and move to the beach. July 14th, last entry in the Lady Shannon's ship's log. Same day.
Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he call...
I need to figure out how to turn some power on. And then come back. Maybe it's... See what we got. Son of a DeWitt stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound. It's a good thing they helped me back, or I would have plugged that nutcase like the rabid dog that... What am I saying?
I've never seen Harry so angry. Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon. A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. You always did have a good ear, Harry.
Been studying this structure for the last few days. The tones it emits change consistently with the tide.
How can someone build something like this out of stone?
Huge stone pipe organ section. See, waves push air through carved stone tubes. That's actually a really cool idea.
It might need to be turned on.
Alright, I gotta find how to turn it on. I guess it was back here. Maybe there's like a generator or something. They built it in Minecraft, obviously.
ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
No? Maybe not. Well, let's pretend they did, so that we don't have to think about the possibility of anything else that could have done it.
This place gives me the creeps. I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. Dead as a doornail. Nope, wrong. Damn it. This isn't right.
Hello.
Oh, green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
You gotta turn on several of them. It's funny. First, I'm gonna check this out.
That voice. Is that Harry? No, just a recording.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
What were you looking for in the heart of the island?
I was thinking this expedition had failed and was worried about how we'd get back home, but then I found those stairs that led me to that giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island, and in any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call.
But we're stranded.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
On the island of Panope, there's a city called Nanmadol that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. Is there anything on the back? Oh.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Hey!
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal. The black ooze's properties are perplexing.
Black ooze dust changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies.
And I was completely covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Everything on this rotten island has something to do with that black ooze in one way or another. Even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to getting exposed to that awful liquid.
Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
I've wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. I'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
June 30th, 1934, 8:25 a.m. We delivered the 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks. If there's anything left to pick up by then. 12:40 p.m. Left the island after lunch. No incidents. July 1st, 1934, 6 a.m. The area nearby seems adequate for whaling. We might get a catch.
This is the captain's last entry.
July 14, 1934. 10:25 a.m. Good weather and clear sailing until a surprise undercurrent shook the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. 17:25 p.m. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale.
The ship was whaling not far from here.
Whale?
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope?
Alright, let's get off this ship. I don't like this ship. Also, but it's even creepier off the ship. So I don't know. There's no real good place to be. So
Only
far,
God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
I really like this game. It's a lot better than I was expecting. I didn't really know how it was going to be, but it's pretty cool, actually. Get the lights back on.
At last, some light. That should make things easier.
What's creepily over here?
Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking. You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the reveal this morning. I didn't expect to wake all of you up with that noise from that awful organ. Good news is that the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. The bad news is that the temple is on the mountaintop. So I hope you're in the mood for a good hike. All joking aside, if the temple has the answers that I'm looking for, we can finally leave this island and go home. Thank you all for sticking with me, Harry. You can finally leave the island? But, aren't you guys, like, I don't know, stranded here?
So this is the reason the ship was scavenged.
Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from Lady Shannon. Do you think we can do that?
What kind of machine were you building? What kind of machine were you building? Blowtorch. Looks like it's been used a lot. Harry isn't usually very chummy, but he really seems to like Frank.
Frank, great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there. Just another thing, please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry, as all my friends do. Harry. Harry.
Burned photo. I can't make out what's in it.
A lantern? That'd be really cool. Oh. Ooh. That's some claw marks, y'all. That's creepy.
get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
Okay, alright. We gotta go back. There's so much to explore. I don't actually know if this is where I'm supposed to be or the other place. I don't know. But I don't want to miss out on anything. Trying to get all the details. Alright, one thing at a time.
Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze. A white fedora. It's really dirty. Oh dear. This dock was a certifiable loon.
Yesterday the stones danced with my song mine. Everything is tuned in this place. There's a treasure. Okay.
These medical tools are hair-raising. I'm glad you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
Frank, I understand what you are saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. We'll see.
Looks like Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Miss Ord, our lives are in grave danger on this island. Look what happened to Dr. DeWitt. The man is going completely bananas. I really think we should get off of this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support to try to convince him, Frank?
These two fellows seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and Tiora singing while working in the workshop. Oh yeah, that guy. Forgot about him.
The expedition only has 5 members now.
Well, I pretty much already looked at everything in here, even though you couldn't really see. Photo development. Alright, let's go look in here. Why aren't these on? Can we turn these on? Oh, that's bright. Tide level measurement.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
I've been studying the structure for the last few days. The tones it emits change consistently with the tides. Section C basalt structure, huge stone pipe organ. Oh yeah, we already. Oh yeah, I already looked at a lot of these.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
South Pacific Expeditions, megalithic basalt.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys. What kind of doodad is this?
Oh. So 2 6. This one 2 6. This one 354 and 415. Do do do.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I need to know that or do something more with that, but figured out the frequencies at least. Let's go take a look at this, and then we might head back to the other spot.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
Alright, now it does seem like we gotta go back the other way. I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything more with the music stuff. Please. Organ. Harry managed to activate the organ, which revealed something at the top of the mountain. Alright, so we're missing info. This lady clearly knows how to write everything correctly in her journal, so that's good. Oh. Am I supposed to be able to, like, I don't know, memorize this crap? Let's see. I don't know. Alright. And away we go. Alright, we'll probably get to the end of this chapter and call it for tonight. But I don't know how much more there is to it. I don't know if we got ended up here or what. It does seem like a decent bit more up here to explore still.
That huge stone door looks like an exit. How does it open? This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous.
Oh, is that the well they were talking about?
Must be instructions to operate this bizarre structure.
Open, close. Tuning the organ by opening and closing the right. Open. Oh, I see. So up is. Oh, it's based on the. I don't know. Or is it based on this? So it'd be this shape needs to be open, this shape needs to be open, and that shape. Not this. Not that one. Close that. That closed.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
That one's supposed to be closed. That one needs to be open. That one needs to be open. I don't actually know if I'm doing this right. And then oh. Let me see. 3 and are these the ones I'm supposed to open? One or two. So that one should be open. Keep that. Or wait. Oh. What happens if we open 3? Or that.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
So the sea level's here. I don't know what that means. Structure is magnificent. Structures again. Oh, something missing here. Enormous shipwreck. Which mine is getting. Oh yeah, I'm missing information right there. Tidal organ emits musical note. Oh wait. Another structure built by a previous civilization. He keeps searching for answers even as they wait for help to arrive. Tidal organ emits musical notes. Well, maybe I need to go back. I don't know if I'm supposed to like do them one by one. Could be a thing.
I'm quite scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
I don't know, lady. This is not really a place I feel like you want to be stuck. To each their own. Let's go look over here again.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Go see his music and stuff. Alright, so currently
I think this is the right one.
alright, there we go. So guess we just gotta figure out how that translates into the org. I don't know if it's like one at a time we do it. Alright, I need to close all but the two two, or specifically the two couples. That one. Well, maybe it has to do with... Can you not... a little piano with this? Open, close, tuning the organ by opening and closing. But I guess what I'm confused about is for low tide, it looks like, oh, like how are you supposed to know what to open and close? So it goes back to this, which was this, and which is this one and that one. But that didn't work. The 262, oh wait, we picked the wrong one. 262, 349, and 415. Maybe we didn't do it right. So let's go find one. Which is this one. And that one. And then the four dots and the outward facing arrows. So I've got one. Outward facing arrows. This one? Where's the other one? So what day is this supposed to be? November 7th? November 7th. Okay, so it's this one, which I think means closed. But yeah, not at all sure on that. 'Cause we got these frequencies. But I don't understand how they relate to this. Because they're like saying one is this. But I don't know how these organs are supposed to play. I mean, I could try just playing one. I'm gonna turn off all the others. Am I missing something? Alright, we're gonna look this one up. Hang on. Let me see. First. Oh. Okay, I see. So it is these numbers, but then I have to convert them to whatever this is. So it's 1, and then this, the fourth one, and then this one. So the 1 becomes the up and down. So let's start there. 1 becomes up and down. Wherever the heck that one is. I think they're over here. That side. Huh? I'm lost. It's very confusing. I had to look up a guide for this one. So hang on. Wait, where is it up and down? This one? that needs to be open. So essentially, we got the frequencies off of the ship here, 262, 349, and 415. So those are the ones we need to use, which corresponds to 262, and then 349 here, and then 415. But opening those three does not work with the organ. So the tide is currently at like this position, which gives us this like code, I guess. So it's like when it's at this position, this symbol becomes this one becomes this one, and so on. So essentially, I have to take these three frequencies and then convert them into whatever these symbols are supposed to be. So like this one becomes this one down here, this one becomes this one, and then this one becomes this one. Okay. So we do need this one, and that one. None of those. I don't know if that made any sense. But I finally, yeah, I understand it now that the guide's showing. It's like, okay, I was almost there with the info. But I was just like missing the final piece of like, oh, we're supposed to convert them. I wasn't getting that portion. So this should work now. Yep.
Holy Mike! What kind of magic is this?
Are we sure we want to do this? This seems very sketch to me, but okay. Oh boy.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love. Let's see what the next one does. Harry must have gone.
You're always at Harry.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
You don't feel it's dangerous. somebody went crazy and tried to stab somebody. We're talking about voices in their head. You see eyes underneath water, as well as a big creature standing up above you. And you're all like, I don't feel like this is too... You also... Did you see the ship over there, ma'am? Did you... Look at that. Dangerous. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. You're right. You're right. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I'm the one crazy here. All right. Let me see.
Whew, that was quite a hike.
All right, y'all. I think, wow, the computer doesn't like game. I think we're gonna call it there. I think we're halfway. Final notes of the Oregon moved to a gigantic stone structure before my eyes. Yeah. That looks like chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. But all right, guys. Yeah, we're gonna call it there for tonight because it's after midnight and we're like halfway with this game. Apparently, there's 6 chapters total. So we'll pick up with this one next weekend. Because unfortunately I can't stream tomorrow night. Got something else going on. But we'll pick up with this next weekend, and maybe we'll also pick up with Sherlock Holmes if it's deciding to work again. We'll see. Good night, Fox. Good night, Witty. Thank you so much for hanging out and being here. I appreciate you. Let me go back here.
So what's happening in this game?
You not been following along?
No.
Really?
Sorry.
Alright, well, apparently Vanessa missed this whole entire game. I'm like, she would have loved this one.
Yeah,
It was all puzzles and storytelling. Well. Oh well.
I know, it would have been nice.
Let me close this. Alright, well, we're gonna end there, guys. Yeah, again, I won't be live tomorrow night. I will put a notification on Discord tomorrow about that as well. But Minecraft and Foxy stream, very much fun. I'm glad you had a good time. How's the Minecraft builds going? Any good?
Crafting in the mines.
Yeah. Do you yearn for said mines? Let's see. Call of the Sea. Is anybody playing this? Just me. Alright, well. I'm not building my main thing until I get a shulker box. Oh boy. It's like a portable chest, essentially. But they're kind of hard to get. But yeah. Yeah. So we'll try to figure out the Sherlock Holmes thing. I've just been working on my starter house, but made it way too big. I'm sure it's fine. But they make transporting large amounts of materials so much easier. This is true. This is true. Well, hopefully we can get the chauffeur boxes soon. Yeah. Well, guys, have a good night, and I will catch y'all on the Discord server. All right. We're gonna. Yeah, we won't raid tonight. We're just gonna. But good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.